Hi, Brenda Abraham here with bloggingmasterytraining.com. In today's video, I am going to be introducing you to the Google Keyword Tool. I'm going to show you how to set it up to conduct your keyword research. Here I am at the Google Keyword Tool. But before we begin, I want to point out a couple of things to you. In order to use the Google Keyword Tool, well, at least for what I am going to be teaching you today, it is going to require that you are logged in. To log into the Google Keyword Tool, you need to use your Gmail account. The reason why I am asking you to log into the tool is for two reasons. Reason number one, this little annoying captcha right here. For every search that you conduct inside this tool and you are not logged in, Google is going to require you to fill in this captcha. The second reason is for every search that you conduct, Google is only going to return 100 keywords. So if you want to leverage your time and get through your keyword research in a more efficient and timely manner, it is highly recommended that you are logged in. Below this video, you should find a link to the Google Keyword Tool, and when you click that link, it most probably will take you to a screen like the one that you're looking at right now. What you need to do is you need to navigate up here to your right. There's a link that says sign in. You want to go ahead and sign in. It's going to take you to the sign in page, your email, which is your Gmail account, and your password, and sign in. Once you're signed in, this is what the tool will look like. As you can see, the tool looks a lot different. Now, if you come into the tool and it doesn't look exactly like this, I'm going to show you how you would set up the tool so it would look like what you're looking at right now. The first thing that you want to tell Google is you want to make sure that you have keyword ideas checked. The second thing you want to do is you want to check your filters. If your filters do not say locations, United States, language, all, devices, desktops, and laptops, then you need to change it. The way you change it is you click this plus sign, and you would use the different drop-down boxes in here to indicate to Google what you want the filters to be. So for location and languages, you want United States and you want all languages. We're going to skip include adult ideas. Show ideas and statistics for, you want it for desktop and laptop devices. Or click the drop-down box and select from the drop-down box. Filter ideas, we're not going to be doing anything with this box. The reason why is unless you're putting something in this empty box, there's no reason to touch it. This is for less than or more than searches, which we're not going to be concerned with right now. Once you do that, you click the box, the little minus sign, and the box goes away. This particular filter should stay the same for every time you search. You probably will not need to adjust it again unless you're doing something different. As you begin to use the Google Keyword Tool and you get a better understanding of keyword research, then you'll be able to come in here and set it up differently to suit what you're doing. But for the most part, or most times, this is the way you will be using it. Okay, now let's pretend, well, before we pretend, I want to show you something else. The match types. Again, for what we're doing, we are going to be doing exact matches, and I would say 95% of the time, this is what you will do throughout your blogging career. You will always use exact match. There are times you will use broad or phrase match, but for the majority of the time, you will be using the exact match. Now, I'm going to give you a little homework assignment. I'm not going to tell you what these broad, exact, and phrase match means, but I will show you where you can get the information. If you click on the question mark in this box, you will see the description for each of those match types, and just below it there is a link. If you click that link, it's also going to give you a few really good examples of what they are. Okay, so now let's go ahead and use the tool. I'm going to just go ahead and type a word in here so I could show you a few more things that you need to look for when you come inside the Google Keyword tool and you're setting it up. So let's pretend I'm looking for a toaster. I'm going to put toaster in my word or phrase box. And while I'm up here, for what you will be doing, this is the box you will be using again 95% of the time. Once you start to analyze your keywords and do some other things that I will teach you later on, you will use this website box. We probably will never use a category box for what we will be doing. Okay, so once you put your word in this box up here, you want to go ahead and click this box. Only show ideas closely related to my search terms. Okay, so you're telling Google what you want Google to return for you. You're going to go ahead and click search. Google is going to return up to 800 keywords for your search term. Okay, so they've returned 691. I'm not going to be doing any keyword research in this video. I'm just showing you how the tool looks and how to configure it. I want to point out a couple of things to you. When you first come into the tool, you may or may not see any of these boxes, or you may see a lot of columns. Okay, this is what you need to do. You come over here to columns and you're going to click columns. For what I am teaching and for what we will be doing, again, we will only concern ourselves with competition, global monthly searches, and local monthly searches. Once you click those boxes, you will click apply, and that's it. If you have a check mark in these other boxes, you need to deselect them, and that would remove them from across the top over here if you had them when you come in. You click apply and that will save your changes. So right now you should have competition, global monthly searches, and local monthly searches. That's all we're interested in right now. This box right here, just make sure it says sorted by relevance. Again, you click it, you select whatever it is you're doing. We want relevance, so we're going to click relevance. Okay, now when you come into the Google Keyword tool and you start to do your research, again, these columns, there's a question mark by this column that will tell you exactly what's going on here. And likewise for local monthly searches, we are going to be concerned with local monthly searches. In a nutshell, it means searches in the United States. Local monthly searches is global, global monthly searches is, as it says, global. That's everything. And these are just a best guess estimate. They're not written in stone. So when you come in here to use a keyword tool, remember this data that Google is giving you it's a guide. So sometimes you're going to have to, make some decisions based on the information that you have and not necessarily what you were taught. All right, and then this column, competition, this has a lot to do with people who are paying Google to advertise. That's it in a nutshell. Now, one of the ways that this tool helps you in your research is you can save your searches for while you're in the tool. So if I came in here and I'm doing research on toasters. So let's say I decide I like a couple of these keywords. Let me scroll just a little so you can see. If I decide I'm going to go with toaster review, I'm going to go with KitchenAid toaster, best toaster oven, and Hello Kitty toaster. As you can see, all of my selections, they were highlighted and they are off to the left here as saved ideas under my keyword ideas. Now, if I were to change my search term, let's say I decide I want to look at wines, these would remain, and as I continue to add, I would end up with a very large list of keywords that I've selected in all my searches. Now, if I decide that I want to keep those keywords, for further research or whatever I'm doing, Google allows me to download those keywords, and I can save them to my computer in a file so I don't have to continuously come back into the keyword tool. And this is how you would do it. Once you made the selections, you would go here where it says download. And as you can see, Google will allow you to download all 692 of the keywords or just the ones that you've selected. When you click on this, a little drop down box is going to come up. You want to download in a CSV for Excel format. And I'm not going to go through the entire download. I'm assuming that everybody knows how to do a download and save to their computer. You can also view it as a text file. Your keyword ideas, you can view them as a text file. And again, you can copy and paste them, in a notepad on your computer and save them. One other thing I want to point out, when you come into the Google Keyword tool and we select the exact match like we did, if you will note, all these keywords are in brackets. That's another way to confirm that you did in fact choose the exact match criteria. As a matter of fact, if you look at these match types, you will see that phrase is in quotes, and exact has brackets and broad has nothing. So, and that's how they will show up based on the match type that you selected. Alright guys, I think I have covered everything about setting up the Google Keyword tool. And just checking to make sure that I did cover everything. Yes, I've covered everything that you need to do once you get inside the Google Keyword tool. I hope you found this video helpful. Remember, there's a link below this video. You can click on that link and it will take you to the Google Keyword tool. You'll just need to go ahead and sign in, and then you can go ahead and use the tool as I have demonstrated. This is Brenda Abraham with bloggingmasterytraining.com.